Hi kids, Allie Hohertz here from Children's Ministries at Shepherd of the Valley, and I'm here with my friend Jeeves again. This week we will be learning about and celebrating, drumroll please, baptism.
Oh, baptism? This won't do. Oh, there we go. I am ready.
Ready for what, Jeeves?
It's my baptism, of course. You see, I read this story in the Spark Story Bible, and it's all about this man named Jesus getting baptized. But you see, what they did is they dunked him in a river. Can you believe that? My clothes would not last 10 seconds in that water, so I thought I'd put on my jacket, my goggles, and my hat. Prepare myself for wetness. All right? Dunk me.
Oh, silly Jeeves. I'm not gonna baptize you today. We're just gonna talk about baptism.
Oh. Well, I guess I don't need this. No, that just won't do. No, and I won't need this. That won't do as well. And I gotta get rid of this. But hey, I'm looking smashing as ever.
Yeah. Jeeves, you probably won't ever need any of that stuff for baptism. At least not at Shepherd of the Valley.
Yes.
Baptism looked different when Jesus was alive, and in fact, it looks different depending on what church you go to today. Some churches baptize people as little babies, and sometimes churches baptize people as adults. And some churches use a small bowl or a baptismal font, while others do a full body immersion, which is where you dunk the body completely in water. In fact, some churches even use rivers still.
Does Shepherd of the Valley use rivers? Perhaps a babbling brook of sorts?
No. At Shepherd of the Valley, our pastors baptize people inside, and they use a baptismal font. And most of the people we baptize at Shepherd of the Valley are little babies.
So much different than they did it in the stories.
That's right, much different. But all those different kinds of baptisms back in Jesus' day, or all around the world, or in different churches, they might look a little different, but there's one thing they all have in common. Do you know what that is, Jeeves?
Is it water?
That's right. We use water to drink, but we also use it for something else really important, getting clean.
Yes, I've gotten very, very good at staying clean this past year. It's always good for your health, you see.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been washing your hands a lot.
Quite a bit, indeed.
Water symbolizes cleaning or purifying or making something new. That's why we use water for baptism. The water in baptism gives us a fresh start, and it reminds us that we are God's children. Baptism is a way to say, welcome to God's family.
Well, you see, Allie, what happens if your parents forgot to baptize you? Are you still part of God's family?
Are you talking about yourself, Jeeves?
I mean, it's a friend I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the case. We are loved by God. We are all God's children from the minute we're born, no matter what. God loves us. We're part of His family. But baptism is kind of just our way of celebrating and recognizing that. You can get baptized at any time, at any age, whenever you're ready.
Well, looks like I might have to get baptized then. And this time I won't bring my hat and my goggles and my raincoat. I won't need it.
That's great to hear, Jeeves. Until then, here's a Heart Start blessing to remind you that you are a child of God.